So first of all, thanks for joining us. I just wanted to ask you, first of all, can you tell us a bit more about Multipass Solutions and how it enables the telecom industry to move forward?
Actually, Multipass is a VC-funded organization which has been created from an old ECM consulting company, and our primary goal is to develop products and solutions which help to connect to disconnected enterprise systems, both with each other and also with mobile platforms.
Great. And is this your kind of first time testing the Middle East market? Have you got a kind of presence here, or are you looking to develop that?
Actually, we don't have explicit presence here, but fortunately we've been able to secure good projects and a reference project already here in Sharjah. That's actually one of the things we want to build up on to actually enter this market.
So your solutions are particularly, I guess, enabling enterprise services. Did I understand that correctly? Obviously, things like enterprise mobility are really taking off for the telco offering. Do you see this as being, I guess, a solution which operators will need to invest in for the next 12 months?
Yeah, I definitely hope so. Actually, as I see it, enterprise mobility is by far not taking up as fast as consumer mobility does. So as long as consumers just make decisions and buy this app and that app and end up having bought 100 apps by the end of the year and only using 10 of that, enterprises don't make these decisions like this. If they make a decision, then they actually roll the solution out fully. But to get them to make this decision, that's the hard part.
Okay, I see. And is there anything that you're trying to do to, I guess, convince them of the value to roll out these enterprise services?
Actually, what we've done is really create two platforms. One is for really good and out-of-the-box factory adapters to access the traditional enterprise IT. And what is important here, that we don't try to force our customers to actually migrate away from their existing systems, migrate away from their existing processes. Well, what we can do is, with the other platform, we can just connect the right points of their processes, of their workflows to the mobiles, and only mobilize what actually needs to be mobilized, and leave the rest in place as it is already working. This is also helps us to have the least negative impact on the organization, and then minimize the resistance of the organization as well.
Brilliant. So it's, I guess, a transition, but being able to use the existing infrastructure, so not a complete overhaul.
Yes, and this way we also create really simple, easy to understand examples of what we need, and these are almost always really focused on business processes, sales processes, operations processes, fieldwork. And this makes it easy to just grasp the essence of the solution, is that you don't have to just create a hugely complicated, really hard to understand solution, but you can work on a case by case, process by process way, and that will help I hope it will make introducing the enterprise mobility easier, because we just don't want to have everything at once.
Yeah. Certainly enterprise mobility is seen, we've heard it a couple of times across the conference about how it's inevitable, it's on the cards, but obviously it's from a CIO perspective of businesses. What do you think's, I guess, making it a slow kind of growth market in the Middle East? Is it something that you think is going to accelerate over the next 12 months, or do you think it's something that requires a bit of education?
We kind of have to separate two things here. So enterprise mobility as connecting the mobile handsets to the enterprise voice systems is really taking up, and it's already done in areas like in the EU, for example. But what we do is enterprise mobility for the enterprise IT, the old school apps, SAP and the kind which are sitting in big secure data centers, and that's actually the key word. So when you really try to take this to the mobiles, then people quite rightly try to start to consider that actually the guy is carrying it all along, usually without a password, and it's also out of the office most of the time. And he's also a lot more careless about that than leaving his workstation unlocked in the office. So there are huge potential risks, and it's our job. It's the job of the application makers to actually make sure that no information leakage can happen, neither accidentally nor on purpose. And that's actually what we do take care of. We created a platform which is secure end-to-end and which can be managed centrally, so no operations on the device are necessary. Everything can be controlled from the enterprise through the standards.
So it's moving, I guess, away from the device management to the application management then, in order to contain or
you have to,
errors.
because you just can't rule the whole device and have total control, because we are coming along with bring your own device philosophy, and you just can't say you can't play Angry Birds.
Yeah.
Because they will want to.
Sure. I mean, that's the thing with the BYOD obviously taking off, and everyone wants to have their lifestyle apps, their social apps, and their professional apps all on the same platform. And we're seeing this in businesses, but I guess protecting that corporate data is probably the biggest challenge for these businesses going forward. So I'm assuming here the multipass solutions are enabling that security to happen. And just as a final question for you, what's been your best experience of the event so far? What's been the highlight for you?
Actually, we have been to several events so far, and this event is not the biggest one we've been to. On the other hand, the people are really direct, and you can actually talk to them, and they are interested. They come to our booth. And actually, this was also what I experienced at the CEO lunch. People are just really easy to converse with, and so that's an easy way. So if you go to Europe, everybody is so formal and so distant.
Yeah. So everyone here is very, I guess, open to learning more about how they can better improve their security and their solutions as well.
And it's also easier to get a response from really high-level executives as well, and what they think about this market, about this kind of applications, about the enterprise mobility.
So you've got some good insights into the Middle East market then, and the players here that are dominating.
Absolutely.
Great. Thanks so much.